welcome back to our reaction to Better Call Saul. Today we are watching Season 3, Episode 3, Sunk Costs.
Oh,
and
man.
The last episode ended on a banger, a banger
cliffhanger?
incident.
Yes.
Cliffhanger.
Indeed.
A banger cliffhanger.
We are very excited. I've been thinking about it periodically over the past week, and I'm very eager to see what is in store. You know, is he going to immediately get, turned in? I'm guessing they're going to go straight to the police. Yeah, someone commented on our Patreon post, and I thought that it was a good saying or a good insight that Chuck is just as much a con man as Jimmy.
No, yeah,
right?
I was gonna make this comment that it's so funny how they constantly, it's like snip, snap, snip, snap. Did I say Tom and Jerry about them before? Or like they keep coming at each other and being like, how could you do this to me? And then the other person does something horrible. They're like, how could you do this to me? And then they do something horrible. How could you do this to me? It's like, it's so funny because Chuck is so horrified that his brother would, do something. It was genuinely horrible. But, after Chuck has treated him like so crappy and, went behind his back and was crushing his dreams and all this stuff and was really trying to tear him down. And then his little brother gets hurt and then, he retaliates. And then Chuck is like, how could you do this to me? And then Jimmy's like, how could you do this to me, to our family? How could you record me admitting to the horrible thing that I did? And it's just like this round and round, it never ends. It's like, guys, you're both problematic. Yeah. You need to look at yourselves.
Right, right. I feel as though more neutral, some folks really lay on the Chuck hate, and some other folk really don't like Jimmy or Saul, and I feel more neutral between the both of them.
You could see good and bad in both of them.
I don't have super strong opinions either way. I'm just kind of enjoying it.
I can understand why people don't like Chuck as much because Jimmy's the main character.
I totally understand it.
He's a little more likable in his personality.
It's not that I don't understand it. It's that I definitely see both sides where Chuck is more villainous in his attitude towards Jimmy than Jimmy is towards his brother. He's a little bit more self-interested, it seems.
Yeah, I think we talked about that. Jimmy does seem more concerned about others as far as even all the crazy things that he does. He's, doing it for Kim and he's trying to make things better. And a lot of the times the crazy things he does are for other people.
Right.
They're not, he does selfish things too, but I don't know. It seems more so he's a little more interested in helping other people.
Yeah, he's far more lovable and loving.
Like a lovable sort of.
He's a very genuine person for being a con man, which is the irony of it.
A lovable failure. For
Whereas Chuck is not genuine, right? Chuck is I'm going to kind of feign innocence and ignorance while doing some shady stuff myself.
Jimmy's, lied plenty and been false.
Not in the same way. Again, not out of a self-interest. He's willing to go out of his own way. He trusted his brother so much, thinking that there was a genuine bond and relationship there, that his brother wouldn't turn him in.
It's a different kind. To him, it's a different kind of betrayal.
Right.
Even though he betrayed his brother by sabotaging him.
To be fair, he did not think that Chuck would take it the way that he took it.
Yeah.
He said that he would.
Things always blow up way bigger than he expects them to.
He assumed Chuck was just going to take it like some blunder and move on with his life.
Yeah, it's very complicated.
And then in Chuck's mind, Jimmy is responsible for their father's death, right? So
it's really messy.
And probably he probably blames all of the ailments of his life on Jimmy in a way. Maybe it goes,
including his psychosis.
When he said, because when he said it's no wonder your wife left you or whatever, I'm like, what is the story there? I don't know. One of our patrons said that if you unscrambled the letters of each title from the last season, it will come out to a message.
Okay.
Unfortunately, before we had the chance to sit down and do it, I actually saw what it was because someone else mentioned it. No big deal. So I want you to tell me if you can.
Okay. So this comes out to how many words?
I think it's 2 words or 3 words.
Okay.
No, I'm pretty sure it's 2 words.
Crabs. Maybe just tell me if any of these words are right.
It's more. None of them are right.
Oh.
But it's relative to. You're missing one word that I think would help you. It's relative to Breaking Bad and the story of Breaking Bad and this universe, right? So, like, this wouldn't make sense unless you understood the story. Wow, there's so many words that can be made out of these letters.
Yeah. So annoying. Really?
That's crazy how many words there are with these letters. How did people figure this out?
I don't know.
I can't believe she just did barn. I can't believe you've done every single word except the one. Baking?
What can I say?
Oh my gosh.
I'm too good.
You're so close. It's a 4-letter word.
Oh, Frings back? That was so anticlimactic. We already know that.
No, but it was the season 2, the titles, that was just revealed to us. You see what I'm saying? So it was the episode titles of the 2nd season where that was still not revealed.
Oh my gosh.
Right? So
wow.
People could have figured out in between the seasons. Do you understand?
They're crazy.
That it says Frings back.
With their freaking Easter eggs.
Right? Okay, sorry that took so long.
That's impressive.
Kate is going to edit that all, cut that together so that it's not as long as it took. We probably would have been here for so long if I didn't know that, because we're dumb guys. We don't.
Dumb?
No, we're not dumb.
Excuse me. Look at all of the words that I came up with.
No, it's true. No, I wasn't saying you're dumb.
I need them to appreciate. You can make a lot of words.
Anyway, I thought that was a lot of fun, and I thought that was a cool.
It's impressive.
Yeah.
Easter egg.
They do crazy things.
Always thinking ahead.
Yeah. All right. Well, let's get into it.
Did you shrink? Why do you look short?
I did shrink.
Oh.
Speaking of Fring being back, I am excited to see more. Hopefully, he'll show up time and again in the show, and time and again. Yeah. Hopefully, we get a lot of Gustavo in this season. So,
well, guys, if you like this episode, don't forget to hit like and subscribe. Leave a comment letting us know your thoughts. If you want the next several episodes, you can go get those and full-length uncut reactions over on Patreon. And without further ado,
let us get into this episode of Better Call Saul.
Ayo.
Brings back.
Or rather, he's here for the first time.
Yeah, true. Wow, such a typical Breaking Bad universe opening. Seriously.
I felt nostalgic.
Yeah, so conventional.
Here we go.
Oh, right up with the good stuff.
It looks like a little face. Looks like the phone was like.
Yeah.
May I assume that you are armed?
Oh.
Yes.
Speaking to him directly.
I do not wish to see your gun.
I thought that he'd be speaking to just an associate. Gus would keep everything under wraps. Which car is the right one?
He said 2 cars.
Oh, he did?
Yeah. Hey. And so they meet.
So amazing.
Oh, in the flesh.
You care to elaborate?
It's not in my interest for Hector Salamanca to die
Yet.
at this time.
Who is he to you?
An associate of an associate.
Victor.
How very specific.
Yeah.
Who is he to you?
And the other guy.
We had a disagreement. He threatened my family. I'm not gonna let that go.
But you had let it go. You'd taken his money. Shouldn't that have settled the matter?
How long was he watching him
Most
for?
men would have walked away.
Or was it Nacho?
But instead, you made an attempt on his life. Why? I understand that a civilian found the driver after you robbed the truck. Hector murdered this civilian, correct?
He says
He wasn't in the
civilian as if he's not a civilian. Like,
I can't allow you to kill Hector. However, I am not completely unsympathetic to your sense of justice. You hurt Hector when you robbed that truck. You hurt his business, his pride, quite effectively. If you were to hurt him in the same manner again, I would not stand in your way.
You want me to rob another truck?
If you feel so inclined.
That's it.
That's it.
No more tracker, no more of your minions following me. Just like that.
Just like that. I trust that you are done with Hector Salamanca.
he doesn't want to be.
Goodbye, Mr. Ermentrout.
You want his trucks hit because you want to disrupt his supply line. Hector's your competition.
Why do you ask?
Because I'm not done with Hector Salamanca.
Dang.
That's how he gets into
got a bone
it.
to pick.
That's crazy. Based off of his vendetta.
Offices of Jimmy McGill. How may I help you today?
Hey, it's me.
Oh, hey, Jimmy.
Listen, something's come up, and I need you to reschedule all my appointments for tomorrow.
It's gonna go
Okay,
with the
that's
slammer.
it.
Have a great night.
They have such a more civil relationship
Right.
than they do later.
Right. Wow.
Nice day. All leaves.
I'm assuming that's what the bail bonds reference was for.
You know you can wait
What?
inside.
That he's gonna be arrested.
You won't want to hear it, but this is for the best. Please, Jimmy, whatever you think of me, whatever colorful names you're calling me in your head right now, please understand I'm trying to help you. Here's what's going to happen.
They do look
The
related.
police will arrest you, and I'm sorry, but I will be pressing charges. I told you there would be consequences. That's why I'm doing this, not to punish you, to show you, truly show you that you have to make a change before you destroy yourself or someone else. And I believe you can change. You'll find your path. And when you're ready, I will be there to help you walk that path.
Will you, though?
Oh man.
Here's what's gonna happen.
Yeah. I don't know.
One day you're gonna get sick again. One of your employees is gonna find you curled up in that space blanket, take you to the hospital, hook you up to those machines that beep and whir and hurt. And this time it'll be too much.
His
And
lip
you
is
will
trembling.
die there. Alone.
Wow.
Here's my ride.
Wow. He was like,
Dang.
I'll be there when you're on the right path. Was he not already on the right path? And was that not totally stifled?
Wow. He's back.
Okay, here we go.
Ooh.
Oh.
I thought they were bullshitting me. What the hell happened, man?
Nothing, just family trouble. Disagreement with my brother.
That hard ass, I don't blame you.
I'll be representing
Not
myself.
Kim?
Sign here.
Moron.
You think you might be available?
Run your hands through your hair,
Come on.
please.
Don't you want to throw the book at me for old time's sake?
I'll see if I can work some magic. But those decisions are really above my pay grade.
Oh, yeah?
I gotta run anyway.
Man, this
That's
is
him.
crazy.
Just had to see it for myself.
Well, I'm glad you enjoyed the show.
I'll check and see if I can get your first appearance moved up.
Thank you.
Chances are you're spending the night.
Beats the back of a nail salon.
I do not doubt that, my friend.
He's been in jail before, though, right? Not flashback?
Wow.
It's crazy. Oh my gosh. Let's zoom in.
Did she? Where is she? She just fell asleep working? Oh my gosh, the zooms. This is so funny. I love the montages.
Yep.
They're always so fun. She's living her normal life.
She has a gym right across the street from her office. That's nice. Maybe did they mention that? I don't think so.
Hey, Kim, can I talk to you?
Sure, Ernie. What's going on?
Mr. McGill fired me.
Oops.
Why? What happened?
I don't...
Do they not know?
It doesn't matter.
I don't think so.
Is Jimmy okay? I feel bad, like it's my fault. I didn't mean for this to happen.
What happened to Jimmy?
So depressing.
Oh my gosh.
CR 200.
Now this is a courtroom scene.
Yeah, finally.
James McGill.
Yes, Your Honor.
Not how I'm used to seeing you in here, Mr. McGill.
Not how I'd like to be seen.
You've been accused of fourth-degree felony breaking and entering, which carries a maximum sentence of 18 months and a $5,000 fine. We've also got petty misdemeanor assault, maximum 6 months jail time and a $500 fine. Victim is your brother, Charles. Seriously? I assume you're prepared to enter a plea at this time?
Yes, Your Honor. I wish to enter a plea of not guilty.
The court accepts and enters the defendant's plea of not guilty. Now, Mr. McGill, have you secured counsel?
Yes, Your Honor. Kim Wexler. I'll be representing Mr. McGill in this matter.
Just in time. Let's enter Ms. Wexler as the attorney of record.
Your Honor, if I may, I'll be representing myself.
I strongly advise against that, Mr. McGill. You know what they say about a man who represents himself.
I'm aware, but as you know, I've defended many people in the criminal justice
Your
system.
Honor, may I have a moment to speak with my client?
Sounds like he's not your client. Mr. McGill, would you like to take a moment to discuss this with your potential counsel?
No, Your Honor, I'm all set. I'm gonna represent myself.
Your Honor.
Not your client, Ms. Wexler. I'm sorry, I'm moving on. You two can work this out on your own time. You have no priors and no outstanding warrants. And where are you currently practicing law? I haven't seen you in my court in a while.
Elder law.
What a noble pursuit. One I hope you get back to very soon. Well, given your ties
Wow,
to the
she just
community, I
leaves.
see no reason to deny you bond, which I set now at $2,500.
It's interesting that she didn't mention the idea of being admitted. I guess that just is not at all part of the problem here. Just the breaking and entering issue, not everything else. I'm guessing.
I don't know what you mean.
Well, she didn't mention the fraud. You know? So
Yeah.
is that just swept under the rug because he destroyed the thing?
Chuck
and it doesn't
bamboozled
really,
me.
It doesn't really
Must
matter.
have used it
That
anyway.
tape,
Yeah.
he made sure that Ernie heard it.
It was just a
right?
means to
Because
an
he knew
end.
Ernie, bless him, would tell me about it, and I would come over to try to destroy it or steal it or whatever. Howard was there, and a PI, if you can believe that, just waiting for me to lose my shit and bust in. I'm sorry. And then I didn't call you, which is stupid, and I'm sorry about that too. But I didn't call you for a reason, okay? Because this is my screw up. I own it, okay? It's my responsibility to fix it. You're up to your ears in Mesa Verde, and I can't load this onto you too. We have worked too hard to let Chuck's bullshit vendetta threaten everything that we're building. I will fix this.
How much is she gonna put up with?
Yeah.
You know.
Thank you.
She puts up with a lot.
I finished it. I mean, I just touched up the edges a little. Is that okay?
Oh, sure. Looks nice. You mind driving me to my car?
Sure, no problem.
This isn't a typical week around here.
Yeah, totally.
It ends up being a typical week.
Lol.
It's so funny.
Yeah. The bell in the wheelchair.
Yep.
Bien. Muy bien. ¿Por cuánto tiempo va a tener la fiebre?
3 días.
Bien, será mi próximo.
The revenge.
Mr. Clark, the doctor's ready.
Yeah, I thought that might be the doctor
And how may I help you today, Mr. Clark?
associated
I believe
with...
our mutual acquaintance called ahead.
Yeah.
He
Gus.
told me what, but not how much.
Isn't it? Isn't it the same one?
I need a package
That works on
yay
it?
big.
Yeah.
And what's that in grams?
This big.
He's on the move again. Classic.
Oh my gosh, it looks so gross.
Right?
It looks so gross.
Yeah, it doesn't look good. With the Cheeto Puffs.
Oh my gosh. That's a great combination.
More.
Oh, and onions?
Is that his lunch?
Oh.
straight up carbs.
I've seen both of them.
He's got a nice burger or something.
So how was it?
How was what?
Your night in MDC.
We caught up with a few old clients.
Yeah.
Sure, your lucky soul at the DA's office catches this, looking at an easy clear.
Felony in there, right?
It would be a go ahead. Classic case of overcharging. No offense. Happy to have a civil conversation, and I'm always ready to make a deal. Just call me Monty Hall.
Good luck with that.
Good luck with that, as in, I wish you well, or I accept your challenge.
I wish you well. You play your cards right, they may go for it.
They, not you.
I'm prosecuting your case? Nah, man, it's not me.
You never catch a lucky break, do you? Bad timing?
No, conflicted out.
Conflicted out?
I mean, I figured that'd happen. You and I have wheeled and dealed together too many times. There's no way the boss is letting me run that one. Whole Albuquerque office is out. We all know you, Jimmy. Pulling in someone from Berlin. Hay, something Hay, I think.
He was trying to schmooze him, but
good luck.
But to no avail.
Burger's getting cold.
You want it?
Yeah?
There's too many trans fats.
Oh, those are the best fats.
No. No, they're the worst ones.
They let you keep the German car?
No.
That blows.
I think he was just trying to rub it in. He lost that beautiful car. Oh.
What?
Was that the future? The far future.
There's no gunshots in the stop sign. So it might not have been.
You know, I totally thought, I was like, they might, when they were showing it in the original opening scene, I was like, I wonder if there's something in the shoes, you know?
It might not have been blood. It might have just been the dye from the shoes.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously, no, it's not blood.
Yeah, but we do know that there will be gunshots coming through here at some point. Oh, hopefully it won't take him too long.
What does it mean?
Probably be difficult, honestly. There must be a method.
What does it mean?
How does that mess with Hector is the question, right?
Maybe it's a sign for, like, this is where you hold him up or something. I don't know, but why did he put the thing in the shoes? Oh.
Mr. McGill?
Wow.
Chuck, please, meet me at the front door.
Going back to the confrontation so I have it absolutely clear, did he strike you?
No, nothing like that. He backed me into a cabinet.
Did you feel physically threatened?
My brother is a lot of things, but even he has limits.
And you're willing to appear as a witness even though he's family?
Unfortunately, yes.
If we continue with this, I'll need your sworn testimony. I don't intend to take it easy on your brother just because he's a lawyer.
Of course not.
The bone of contention is going to be the felony breaking and entering. Your brother's going to want to plead down to a misdemeanor, but I'll hold the line on the felony. I'll get started on this.
I wonder if it's going to make him look...
Crazy?
Yeah.
Unless you have other concerns.
I don't know.
He has two other witnesses, though.
You know, Jimmy has a good heart. But I can't help wondering if there's not a better solution for everyone.
What is his game plan?
Is he trying to get him out of the law?
Yeah, maybe it's just that, honestly. Maybe it's just that he's so bitter. It's either he's so bitter or he's just very, very idealistic, very, you know, stone cold, principled to the law and to honoring the law and stuff.
So the opening scene was the Los Pollos truck going on this route.
Yeah.
That means success?
He does his job. He clears the way for Gus's success because of his revenge that he wants. What does that say?
Regalo helado?
No.
Regal ice cream or something? I think. Something like
Wow.
What's he trying to do?
I mean, scare them, number one.
Piensas. Son cazadores.
Huh.
Cazadores.
Hunters. Okay. Huh.
Now they get rid of their guns at the stopping point because they have to go through a checkpoint, right? So now they're unarmed. Yeah. This is weird. Wow, good shot. Dang, that was a smart freaking
That
move.
is so smart.
What the heck? And he did that so they wouldn't be sus about the sound.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Dang.
Oh, I love it.
So smart.
Here we go.
Yikes.
Looks like we got a hit.
So crazy that you can train them to do that.
Yep. It's wild.
Just because of the word of a dog.
Yeah.
Dang. This is her life. Just working late hours.
There could be a supercut of just Kim at night staring at a...
The 10th at night.
Wait, Kailyn, what? No.
Sorry.
Too random.
I'm sorry.
Too out there.
The real ones know.
No.
Sometimes it just comes to me.
Oh my gosh,
Can't stop
throwback.
them. Yeah.
Jesus, how old is this?
I found it in the glove box. Best guess, from back when all the doors matched. I got a deal offer from the ADA today.
And?
She's offering me pre-prosecution diversion.
Seriously? A PPD?
I have no idea what that means.
That's great, Jimmy.
Best I could hope for, right?
Right. What does she want you to confess to?
All of it. Felony B&E, misdemeanor petty assault and property damage. I never touched them, but they got assault in there.
Could be worse. As long as they never activate it, doesn't matter, right? You gonna be able to keep your nose clean for a whole year? Keep Victor with a K on lockdown?
It's not a problem, Giselle. And if I don't, it's instant jail, right?
Wow.
Lucky break. She must not want the hassle of a trial.
Guess so.
Jimmy, this is good news, and Chuck is gonna be pissed. It's a big check in the pro column.
Actually, the PPD was Chuck's idea.
Shit.
Yeah.
What's his game?
One condition of the PPD is that my written confession is immediately submitted to the New Mexico Bar Association.
Your written felony confession.
Yeah, I thought he wanted me in jail. He just wants my law license.
Yep. This is how I did it.
What are you gonna do?
Well, I knew the bar was going to be an issue, right? So I figured I'd plead the charges down to a couple misdemeanors, get a censure, and maybe a little suspension. But a confession to a felony?
Grounds for disbarment.
Yeah, and if I take it to trial and I lose, I face the bar anyways, and jail time most likely. He's got me boxed in.
Wow.
You can fight this. The disciplinary board listens to extenuating circumstances.
Chuck knows everybody at the bar. Hell, he made half their careers. It's going to be him and his cronies versus me. Alone.
Not alone.
Kim.
Come on, Jimmy.
Wow, she's so loyal.
You need me. You can't argue this yourself. You and I both know that, and I'm not gonna let you fight this on your own.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Why would you? Come on. This guy? Seriously?
Let's just call it the fallacy of sunk costs. So what now?
Now we take that PPD and we shove it right up Chuck's ass.
Dang.
Oh, wow.
Ooh.
Man, she loves him.
Yeah.
I don't think we've heard them say it.
Mm.
But she most certainly is going the distance for him.
Yeah.
You know?
It's crazy.
I feel like I didn't anticipate a romantic relationship being so much of what the show was.
Mm-hmm.
You know? Because you can for sure say that that wasn't the case for Breaking Bad. You know?
Yeah.
It wasn't really about his and Skylar's relationships in particular, or him and anyone else for that matter. Maybe him and Jesse. It was mostly about his relationship with Jesse for a lot of it, but even still, only somewhat. Yeah, but the relationship between Jimmy and Kim and Jimmy and Chuck is really the crux of the whole thing. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The plotting with Gus is always fun.
Always fun.
This whole jail stuff was interesting, and
Her montage was my favorite.
yeah.
Yeah, lots of fun.
Yeah, he's so committed to getting his brother out.
What do you think that's all about?
I feel like it's a sense of moral obligation, or like
A level of duty.
He's like, I need to rid the world of this danger, basically. And because he feels ownership over, he's like, this is my terrain, and I know it, and he's not worthy to be. He's playing with the big kids, you know, and he's not earned his place here, and he needs to be brought back down to whatever he was doing before, and teach him a lesson. This will be a way that I can kind of fix everything.
It's so conflicted, you know what I mean? Like the emotional baggage between the both of them, that like they both kind of want to look out for each other because brothers and everything, you know, but also have these
but he's
really
also
intense,
you're
like,
gonna die alone.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking about. Like these really intense like levels of just complete bitterness towards each other and stuff. It's really wild. Kind of holding both of those things at once, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Mike stuff is always just the best time. Just always fun to watch. It is curious though that he didn't want the one guy, the driver, to get killed, right? So they killed the civilian, and then they killed the driver that he robbed, right? And he seemed to wince at that, or kind of be in the same way that he didn't want to kill Tuco, you know? But what's interesting is the longer that he's in this game, you know, getting these guys found out, for example, like, what's to stop Hector from killing them, you know? Like, once they get out, like, he's for sure going to kill them, right? You know what I mean? Like, the more people that he messes with, the more people are at the mercy of T.O. It's just interesting how, like, the kind of like Walter, you know, like the bloodbath, the wake.
He gets kind of numb to it.
Yeah, that'll happen eventually for sure. Yeah.
Well, it was a good episode, guys.
Yes.
We had fun. Hope you had fun watching with us. If you did, don't forget to hit like and subscribe and leave a comment letting us know your thoughts. If you want the next handful of episodes, you can go get those and full-length uncut reactions over on our Patreon. So go check that out, and we'll see you next time.
We'll see you then.